Some days, the weight of life feels unbearable. You wake up, but you don't feel alive. You smile, but it never reaches your eyes. You're surrounded by people, yet you've never felt more alone. This is the story of Alex, a man who had lost everything that once mattered. His dreams had faded. His heart felt heavy, like it was carrying scars no one could see. One cold, empty night, he sat in the dark and whispered to himself, "I can't keep living like this." Then he found a simple idea, a 30-day challenge that asked almost nothing, yet promised everything. Every day, write 3 things he was grateful for, and perform one small act of kindness for a stranger. He didn't believe it would work. He started anyway, because he had nothing left to lose. What happened over the next 30 days wasn't just change, it was healing. It was light breaking through years of darkness. If your heart feels heavy today, please stay with me. This story might be the hug your soul has been waiting for. Alex opened a blank journal and stared at the page. He hadn't felt grateful for anything in years, but he forced himself to write. "My heart is still beating. I have a roof over my head. The sun rose again today." That afternoon, he held the door for an old woman. She looked up, surprised, and whispered, "God bless you." Alex walked away quickly because tears suddenly filled his eyes. He didn't know why. He paid for a stranger's coffee. The young man behind him turned and said, "Man, you have no idea. I just lost my job." Alex's voice cracked as he replied, "I've been there." For the first time in months, he felt seen. By day 7, something terrifying happened. He woke up and didn't dread the day. A tiny spark of warmth flickered in his chest. He cried in the shower, not from pain, but from relief. Something was shifting. Alex saw a mother struggling with groceries and 2 crying children. He carried her bags all the way to her car. She was shaking as she said, "I've been praying for help today." Alex stood there in the parking lot and sobbed. Not because she needed help, but because he finally felt useful again, worthy again. He wrote in his journal, "I smiled today and meant it." That night, he got a message from someone he hadn't spoken to in years. "I don't know why, but I thought of you today. How are you?" Alex stared at the screen, tears streaming down his face. When you start giving love, even in tiny pieces, the universe finds ways to give it back. He whispered to himself in the dark, "I think I'm starting to come back to life." Alex volunteered at a homeless shelter. He listened as a man told him his story, loss, pain, regret. When the man finished, he looked at Alex and said, "Thank you for seeing me." Alex couldn't speak. He just held the man's hand, and they both cried. That night, Alex wrote the longest entry yet. "Today, I realized I wasn't only healing myself, I was becoming someone who could help heal others." Day 24, a woman he'd helped weeks earlier found him on the street. She hugged him tightly and said, "Because of your kindness that day, I didn't give up, and now I'm paying it forward too." Alex stood there, heart pounding, tears flowing freely. One broken person had started a ripple of light that was touching lives he'd never even meet. Alex looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the man staring back, not because he looked different, but because his eyes were alive again, full of light, full of purpose. He had cried more in 30 days than in the past 3 years. But these were different tears. Tears of release, tears of gratitude, tears of rebirth. He whispered to his reflection, "Thank you for not giving up on me." The challenge ended, but the light inside him, it only grew brighter. If you're watching this and your heart feels broken, please hear me. You are not alone. You are not too far gone. You are worthy of healing, worthy of light, worthy of love. All it takes is one small step, one grateful thought, one kind act. Today, start your 30 days right now, because the world needs your light, and deep down, you need it too. If this story reached your heart, please like this video so someone else who's hurting can find it. Comment, "I'm starting day 1" below, and let us hold space for your journey. Subscribe, because every week we share stories to remind you, even in your darkest night, the light is still there, waiting for you to let it in. Let the light guide you. See you in the next story and in your day 1. You've got this.